The NBA world is on the brink of a seismic shift as Kevin Durant, one of the league's most prolific scorers and transformative talents, appears poised to don a new jersey before the weekend wraps up. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, who broke the latest updates Friday on The Pat McAfee Show, the Miami Heat, Houston Rockets, and Minnesota Timberwolves have officially submitted their final trade proposals for the Phoenix Suns' star forward, potentially ushering in Durant's fifth NBA franchise. This trade saga has been one of the summer's most talked about storylines, and it's now entering its climactic phase. Charania revealed that while the San Antonio Spurs and New York Knicks were also in the mix earlier this week, the Suns' focus over the past 24 to 48 hours has narrowed sharply to the Heat, Rockets, and Timberwolves. These three teams are now engaged in a high-stakes bidding war to convince the Suns and Durant himself that they represent the best destination for a player still seeking championship glory. The contract and extension chess match. Durant, who has been a Sun for 2 seasons after a blockbuster trade from Brooklyn, is currently on an expiring contract worth $54.7 million for the 2025-26 season. This contract detail is critical to the trade calculus, as any acquiring team must carefully navigate salary cap constraints while also building a roster that can compete immediately. But the financial story doesn't end there. According to Charania, once Durant is traded, he will become eligible on July 6 to sign a lucrative 2-year extension worth up to $122 million. That extension figure could climb slightly to $124 million if Durant chooses to wait 6 months after the trade before committing. This flexibility adds a tantalizing wrinkle. Teams may be willing to gamble on Durant's long-term commitment or simply view this as a chance to maximize a title window even if he's only around for 1 season. Betting on the wild card effect, Charania, discussing the unfolding situation on McAfee's show, raised an intriguing possibility. What if one of the suitors, or even a surprise wildcard team not yet fully in the spotlight, decides to take a bold gamble? In other words, a franchise could acquire Durant without a firm assurance that he'll sign a long-term extension, but instead place their chips on making a deep playoff run that convinces him to stay. Charania compared this potential scenario to the Toronto Raptors' move for Kawhi Leonard in the summer of 2018. The Raptors traded significant assets to land Leonard, who led them to their first ever NBA championship in 2019, but then departed in free agency for the Los Angeles Clippers. That risk ultimately paid off in glory, even though it was short-lived. Will there be a team that just takes a swing and banks on themselves, hoping they can make a deep run and keep him? Charania mused. It's a high-risk, high-reward proposition, and with a transcendent talent like Durant, many teams might feel compelled to take that shot. The Warriors nearly rekindled the Durant era. Interestingly, the Golden State Warriors almost pulled off a stunning reunion with Durant at this season's trade deadline. Durant spent 3 prolific years with Golden State from 2016 to 2019, winning 2 NBA titles and earning Finals MVP honors twice. However, when trade talks surfaced, Durant made it clear he did not want a second act in the Bay Area and preferred to remain with the Suns through the 2024-25 season. That decision has set the stage for this summer's trade frenzy as Durant inches closer to the twilight of his storied career. He'll turn 37 this September, but don't let the age fool you. Durant remains one of the league's deadliest scorers, blending skill, size, and versatility in a way few others can. Durant's Hall of Fame caliber career so far. Durant's journey in the NBA reads like a roadmap to superstardom. He entered the league as the 2nd overall pick in the 2007 draft, initially starring for the Seattle Supersonics, who relocated and became the Oklahoma City Thunder. There he blossomed into an MVP-caliber player, culminating in a 2013 MVP award. After nearly a decade in OKC, Durant made a blockbuster move to the Warriors, forming a juggernaut alongside Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. Despite facing immense criticism for joining an already dominant team, Durant silenced doubters by delivering back-to-back championships and Finals MVP honors in 2017 and 2018. His next chapter with the Brooklyn Nets was marked by high expectations and dramatic injuries, but also flashes of brilliance. The Nets traded Durant to the Suns in 2023, hoping his scoring prowess would catapult them into title contention. The Suns' tumultuous season and what's next. This past season, Durant averaged an impressive 26.6 points, 6.0 rebounds, and 4.2 assists over 62 games, a testament to his enduring impact on the court.